But seriously though,
G
shit though, we gotta start teaching our kids though, just financial wealth and literacy and all that.
Figure I'd get me a job at the post office, you know, maybe at a bank. You know what I'm saying?
That's all good, man.
That shit early, cause by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses.
Work real hard, work my way up to manager.
We need more black people like this.
You know what I'm saying?
Kids can't read,
And how to, but they don't really need to know how to read.
Wait, stop.
And I'll rob that motherfucker blind. Break all y'all shit.
Juelz Santana, Dipset rapper, millennial, who I know comes from the era of reading is fundamental, is advocating that in this chat GPT AI era, kids don't even need the ability to read. We'll talk about it right now on Doing It for GP.
You can't handle the truth.
As a whole becomes a part, I strike to burn, and the flame returns.
Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Mac back with some thoughts, with some opinions, with some reactions. Wipe your feet off as you come in. Hit the like button if you so choose, and hopefully you stay a while. Shout out to the supporters. And with that said, let's take this walk. As I mentioned, Juelz Santana is from the reading is fundamental era. Also, the No Child Left Behind era. He might have been a child left behind saying shit like this out loud in front of people.
But seriously though,
G
shit though, we gotta start teaching our kids though, just financial wealth and literacy and all that. That shit early, cause by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses.
He's right, you know.
These kids can't read.
And how to, but they don't really need to know how to read.
He got to sniff it. Got a little sniff of it.
Wait, stop.
I ain't gonna say that. I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be literate, because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can.
What's more important, reading or math?
Math. Told you. Math. I think you could listen to a book on YouTube. You can still obtain the information. You don't have to know how to read. That's not reading and understanding. I believe common sense is better than everything. I'm a common sense nigga. I'd rather have zero book smarts and common sense, be able to read the room, be able to read life, be able to read people. I try to understand people, you know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, you can listen to a book. I just listen to the 48 Laws of Power. Not to,
you gotta read your contract, Els.
You don't have to understand. You can listen to that too. They got apps you can put it in and it'll read it to you. Are you crazy?
My boy, that ain't it. That ain't it.
You know, okay, I guess you know what he's saying. To an extent. Really, he's speaking along the lines of audiobooks, you know, and honestly, he's not really articulating his point well, because he points out that he doesn't mean being illiterate when he says that, but also states that kids don't need to know how to read. That's literally the meaning of illiterate. What his statement should be is that he believes knowing how to count, math, has more importance than reading overall. Full stop. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did a video about a girl who made it to college using ChatGPT and other AI tools. Previously on just roll the clip.
Did you ever think you'd be going to college here?
No, never. Never in a million years.
In some ways, Alicia Ortiz is living an American dream. The 19-year-old began her freshman year at the University of Connecticut in Hartford this fall. She's excited to study public policy, the culmination of hard work after moving north from Puerto Rico as a child.
Do you remember when you first came to Connecticut?
Yes, I remember I was very nervous, but I know it was going to be better opportunities for me to learn.
But Alicia says those opportunities never came to fruition.
Even today, could you read this, or would it take you a long time?
It's impossible. I just see his words everywhere.
Alicia graduated from the Hartford public school system last year, but she says today she is illiterate. She still doesn't know how to read or write. When she was in early education,
they would just either tell me to stay in a corner and sleep, or just draw pictures, flowers for them.
And when she was in high school, she relied on speech-to-text programs and other apps to read and write essays.
So, if you had an assignment where you had to write something, you'd open up a document like this and then do what?
I would go here to use the text-to-speech.
It says dictate.
Dictate, yep. I love pizza.
This is how you would do your assignments.
And then
That's crazy.
Cats of the world VAK sporting a twin prop airplane.
If you had to read something, that's how you
That's
do
how
it.
it works.
She said her mother.
Yeah, everything was all good until you sat a f***ing food menu in front of her. And I digress. Because, last point, Juelz also has to understand, like most in the community who only think surface level or get their knowledge from their favorite news channel, is that we're in a world that is actively altering history and information, even in instances of turning text into audio. The real truths of history and how this world works still lies in those hard copies. Pause. But what do I know? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe if you like the content, hit the notification bell. And with that said, hopefully you've been entertained and informed while passing this precious time that we have. And hopefully I've earned your sub. I go by the name of Mac. This has been Doing It for GP. Till next time.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here.
Never did me, I spit the truth. Call you aware, fear-driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us red and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga, patience is a virtue. Yeah, and a nigga bite any bark. When I black out, how you gon' hide in the dark?
But they don't really need to know how to read.
Wait, stop.